she shouted. "You can't pass here. HOA orders," as she stood in front of their rusted pickup truck, arms crossed like she owned the whole lake. Grandpa didn't even look at her. He just squinted toward the water. The same lake he'd fished in since before any HOA even existed. The woman's husband pulled up their shiny, white truck across the narrow dirt path again, blocking the family from getting to the water. "Private property now," he smirked. "Only HOA members allowed." Grandpa's jaw tightened. "This is our land. Been ours for 50 years. But Karen just grinned and waved. "A fake-looking document? Not anymore. You didn't pay the access fees." She slapped the paper against his chest and strutted back toward her truck like she had won. The old man picked up the paper. It had the words, HOA enforcement notice printed at the top, but no seal. No signatures, nothing official. Just bold threats and fake rules. His grandson, Mark, clenched his fists. "Grandpa, we should call the cops." Grandpa smiled quietly. "No, not yet." The next morning, the truck was there again, blocking the same dirt road. This time, Karen's husband leaned against it, sipping coffee. "Told you, old man. You ain't going fishing here anymore?" Grandpa didn't argue. He just walked back to the barn. Hours later, the sound of tools echoed through the quiet fields. Metal clinks, grinding noises, and a low whistle of an old war tune. Mark peeked inside and saw him sharpening wrenches, laying out old mechanic tools, and pulling a dusty chain from the wall. That night, thunder rolled across the sky. While the fake HOA couple slept in their lakeside house, Grandpa's shadow moved along the road, slow, steady, and silent. When dawn came, the white truck wasn't blocking the path anymore. It wasn't anywhere, actually. All that was left was a pile of scrap metal stacked neatly by the fence, and a handwritten note on top. It said, "You block freedom, you lose the wheels that took it." Karen screamed when she saw it, but Grandpa just sat by the lake, fishing rod in hand, as if nothing ever happened. Karen's scream echoed across the lake, waking half the neighborhood. She stormed down the dirt path, phone in hand, recording herself like she was hosting some reality show. "This old man destroyed our property. He's going to prison," she yelled, pointing toward Grandpa, who didn't even flinch. He reeled in his fishing line calmly and said, "Maybe you should tell the cops where you got that truck first." Her husband ran behind her, trying to play tough. "You're finished, old man. That truck cost us 30 grand. Grandpa gave a dry laugh. "Didn't cost you a dime, son. That's the sheriff's old impound truck you stole last month." Karen froze. "Well, what are you talking about?" Grandpa looked up, eyes sharp beneath his cap. "License plate number. Same one reported missing from county storage. You picked the wrong truck to fake your authority with." Before she could respond, sirens echoed from the distance. Mark grinned as 2 police cruisers pulled up beside the road. The real sheriff stepped out, his boots crunching the gravel. "Morning, Frank," he said to Grandpa, nodding. "Heard you had some trouble with fake enforcers again." Karen's face went pale. "You know him?" she whispered. The sheriff smirked. "Know him? Ma'am, this man trained half my department back in the day." Her husband tried to protest. "They destroyed our truck." The sheriff turned to him. "That's not your truck. That's stolen government property. You're under arrest for impersonating HOA officers and obstruction." Karen gasped. "Wait, he's lying." "The HOA told us," the sheriff cut her off. "There is no HOA on this land. County dissolved it 3 years ago. You've been harassing this family with fake notices." Karen's camera was still rolling. The sheriff noticed and smiled slightly. "Good, keep filming. Makes the evidence easier." As the deputies cuffed them, Grandpa stood up slowly and said, "Next time you try to own something, make sure it's not somebody else's freedom." Karen screamed in rage as they were led to the cruiser, shouting, "You'll pay for this." Grandpa turned back toward the lake, his voice calm and cold. "Already did. Every day I fought for it." Mark looked at him stunned. "Grandpa, you knew all along?" He smiled faintly. "Son, I didn't strip their truck out of anger. I stripped their power." "There's a difference." The camera's red light blinked. The video went viral that same week. Millions watched the clip titled, "Fake HOA couple arrested after harassing war veteran over lake access." And as Grandpa sat by the lake again, line in the water and peace finally back, he whispered to himself. They tried to steal a lake and drowned in their own lies. The end? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing HOA stories.